It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. Newcastle Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms believes Raymond Terrace should be included in the city's boundaries as an alternative to IPART's report. Last week, IPART deemed both Newcastle and Lake Macquarie councils unfit for the future and should amalgamate, forming a super council of more than 350,000 residents. Port Stephens Mayor Bruce McKenzie says he's against the proposal and council will continue to go about their business.
We've been deemed fit to stand alone, which I'm very, very proud of. We've been doing great things for the community of Port Stephens, which we will continue to do. So I think it's a diversionary tactic. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
The EPA narrowly missed an environmental crisis at the Port Stephens Marine Park when two men dumped 120 litres of diesel-contaminated water. The men were both fined $7,500 after admitting they accidentally placed diesel in the water tanks. The swift collaboration with the Anchorage Resort and Marina meant the diesel was removed before it caused permanent environmental damage. New South Wales EPA manager of the Hunter region, Adam Gilligan, says the consequences of their actions could have been devastating.
Well, this area is a sensitive environment. It's part of the Port Stephens Marine Park, and so the potential for impacts on fish and water birds and the like is quite significant. To have discharged this sort of material just shows a real disregard for the environment.
Williamtown residents suffering from toxic chemical contamination are yet to receive compensation as Assistant Defence Minister Darren Chester confirms the government is yet to decide how they will approach the issue. The toxic chemicals, known as PFOA and PFOS, are said to have minimal health impacts on humans, yet residents are to avoid local produce and fish. Patterson MP Bob Baldwin says it is vital local residents within these industries receive compensation, yet he is unsure how long this will take.
For those whose incomes have been stopped, I'm urging the government to act sooner rather than later. Compensation packages for damage to land, that's something that will take some time to work out.
The Planning Assessment Commission are considering the Trinity Point Marina project at a public meeting held in Morisset this afternoon. The revised plan for the original concept will feature an increased number of apartments and an additional hotel complex in Lake Macquarie. Residents say they are against the development of a proposed luxury marina as they fear it will destroy their quality of life. An integrated shark management strategy plan is being introduced by the New South Wales Government towards Swansea's local beaches, with $16 million to be funded over the next 5 years. Trials of the new technology will be placed in locations along the New South Wales coastline, which will be determined by scientists and decided within the next few months. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says new technologies will provide updates to movements of tagged sharks.
They cover things like new barrier nets that are going to be trialled at North Coast beaches, plus 4 other beaches still to be decided, shark listening stations, sonar technology, unmanned aerial devices, and education is quite an important part of it. But look, most important, it's being led by the scientific community, not as probably by the politics, if you like.
The University of Newcastle's senior lecturer, Dr. Melanie James, has been named Australia's PR Educator of the Year at the PRIA National Golden Target Awards held in Hobart last night. Dr. James is Deputy Head of the School of Design, Communication and IT. She has authored 4 books, with her most recent book being published by Routledge in 2014. Dr. James says her teaching style centres around designing experiences to encourage and enable student learning.
I don't see myself as transferring my knowledge to them. I see them constructing their own knowledge by the way I can bring real-world experiences to their classroom and get them to really bring together the theory and the practice so that they are really ready to go into jobs.
In finance, the All Ords is up 2 points at 53.88 and $1 Australian dollar is buying 72.48 US cents.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club's Melbourne Cup Carnival.
Newcastle Jets keeper Mark Birighitti could be making a return to the field in their clash against Melbourne City this Friday. He's reportedly keen to get back in the gloves, but Ben Kennedy's impressive form in the Jets' upset win over Melbourne Victory has plagued doubt on Birighitti's return. Defender Daniel Mullins says competition for places is part of playing the game.
We're very fortunate that we got 2 terrific goalkeepers. You know, even the young boys that are training with us at the moment, the goalkeepers are doing a great job, so they're keeping them on their toes as well. But yeah, competition for places, that's what it's all about. It's a healthy thing for a squad.
Hunter Speedway rider Sam Masters has admitted he regrets lashing out at three-time world champion Nicky Pedersen. The 24-year-old was fined $1,200 for the incident, which was reportedly sparked by an on-track exchange with Pedersen. And Fletcher soccer player Cameron Joyce looks likely to start in Australia's Under-17 World Cup match against Nigeria this Thursday after impressive performances against Mexico and Argentina. That's sport. I'm Christine Sheridan.
2 and your RFM news time is 2:05.